Hey guys, this is Victor from Vitagenics again, and today I want to speak to you about popcorn, or more accurately, how to make popcorn a superfood. Now, of course, most of us probably know or believe that all salty snacks are bad, and generally speaking, this would be true, whether we're talking about potato chips, pretzels, yuca chips, banana chips, etc. But it's not inherent to the product. They are bad because of the way they are processed, because of the items we're buying out of the supermarket. So if we choose to make these at home, then we can alter that. We can make them healthy. So it really all depends on the food source, the cooking oil, the other ingredients, and the process itself. So we're going to take a closer look at these 4 points, and we're going to talk about making popcorn and some of these other things superfoods. And so first we'll look at the food source. And again, when we're talking about getting stuff out of a supermarket, this is really bad, right? Your popcorn kernels or your potatoes, etc., they're probably GMO or they're non-organic, they might be irradiated, they might be extruded, they might be exposed to all manner of torment and torture and be unnatural in many different ways. So to avoid that, you simply make it at home, right? Or you choose the products, you choose the food source, you make sure it's non-GMO, it's organic, it's non-irradiated. You just make sure it's all natural. And if you want to really go a step further, try to find heirloom or heritage popcorn. This is corn, the kernels, corn kernels, that has not been hybridized. So you get the original corn, so to say. And there are many additional benefits to this. So if you can get the heritage or heirloom popcorn, it's easier to chew. It's quite different. It's smaller. The shell is much thinner. And so the shell just kind of fades away. It gets blown away. And this makes it much easier to chew. It makes it easier to digest. There are less anti-nutrients. It has more nutrition. And it's also more flavorful, more delicious. And again, if you are suffering from any kind of like dental issues, or you have dentures or braces, etc., the popcorn is easier to chew. It doesn't get stuck in your teeth because the shell is not there. And the same thing with digestion. If you have various digestion issues, you may find this popcorn is a lot easier to digest. So take a look at it. Most of us we can find heirloom popcorn online, and there are a lot of benefits to it. All right, so moving on to the cooking oil. Again, if we're buying the processed stuff, it's fried in these bad vegetable oils, canola oil. This is bad stuff, all right? You have to stay away from it. It's toxic. These are toxic oils. We want to cook in only the healthiest oils. So again, if you're making it at home, you could be popping your popcorn in coconut oil or ghee, lard or tallow. Avocado oil is pretty good for popping popcorn also. And then, of course, after you pop the popcorn, you melt really good grass-fed butter on top of it. This is fantastic. These oils, they're not just oil, right? These are healthy fats and they're loaded with vitamins. So you are now adding a lot more nutrition to the already nutritious food source. So definitely look at popping your popcorn in these healthy oils. Stay away from the vegetable oils. They're poison, they're toxic, okay? Moving on to other ingredients. Again, coming from the supermarket, you've got these irradiated spices and who knows what else is being added. It's just a lot of toxic stuff that you don't need, you don't want in your body. And so if you're making it at home, you can put sea salt or Himalayan pink salt. Nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is great. For me, I like a bunch of different spices. Black pepper, turmeric. You can put ginger, mustard seed, cumin. Experiment. Maple syrup. If you like caramel popcorn, you can use maple syrup to put on your popcorn after. So there are a lot of different things you can do. Nutritional yeast is excellent, very nutritious, or brewer's yeast. But be careful because a lot of these yeast products are fortified with B vitamins. You don't want fortified food. You want the natural nutrition. So try to find a nutritional yeast or brewer's yeast that is not fortified. You don't want the additional fake vitamins, okay? So stay away from that. You can find them out there, but unfortunately most of the yeast products I see are fortified. So it's a little bit difficult to find the good ones. Okay, so again, experiment, add healthy things, healthy cheeses, etc. There's endless recipes that you can do for making popcorn. Okay, so moving on to the process, the final step. When these things are manufactured, often they're manufactured and processed in plants where there are other allergens, so you have to worry if you have a peanut allergy, etc. And then we don't know what chemicals the food might be exposed to during the entire process, or what microbes or even spores like mold spores, etc. And then during the process, there are many other toxins created within the food because of the exposure to high heats, mechanical stress, etc. So you really want to avoid all these things, again, by making it at home. And so just don't buy these things in supermarkets and you can avoid all the bad stuff. Just make your popcorn at home. Use the heirloom kernels if you can get them. Cook it in a coconut oil or other healthy oil and add good ingredients. Melt some nice grass-fed butter on it. Use the good salt, good spices, etc. And in the end, you have a superfood instead of a poisonous, toxic snack, right? So I hope this has been helpful for you. I just wanted to make this short video to make you aware that yes, popcorn can be a superfood. You can really add a lot of good things to it while avoiding all the bad stuff. And you can do similar for potato chips, banana chips, yucca chips, plantain chips, etc. You can make all of these so much healthier. So again, I hope this helps you on your road to wellness. Thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe.